What was once a very hot day has seen some rain come into town, but there's baseball still to play here from Cardinals Field in Newport, Rhode Island. My name is Gavin Bishow with the NECBL Broadcast Network. Welcome to our pregame show here as Newport gets set to take on the Danbury Westerners. And for the early part of the season, Newport had been the hometown heroes, but over the past weekend, they turned into some road warriors. Newport has won their last 3 road contests, now at 10-6 on the year. Look to bring that success back home to Cardinals Field, as they are 10-6, 6-1 at home. They bring on Danbury, coming off a win yesterday at home against Sanford. Newport ended up beating the Mainers on Monday, but it's Finbar O'Brien tonight with the start, the Week 2 NECBL Pitcher of the Week, trying to shut down the Westerners, who Newport beat this past Saturday in 10 innings. Thanks to a couple of home runs, Matt Bolton, Ramey Seymour, Dre Lewis, and A.J. Avasco all helped Newport get on top of the Westerners in Hat City. The Gulls looking for the same result tonight. We have more here for the pregame show. Don't go anywhere on the NECBL Broadcast Network. We welcome you back pregame here on the NECBL Broadcast Network. My name is Gavin Bishow, joined alongside manager Coombs. Coach, how you doing today? Doing good?
Good.
As the rain comes down a little bit, hopefully it passes by game time, but pretty shocking. It's been pretty hot the last couple of days. Have you ever felt this kind of warmth in June, at least in Newport? Like 105 yesterday?
Only in July.
Exactly, only in July. So
July, 2 or 3 days in July, it cooks.
Yeah. Well, we get the warm weather in July, and hopefully we get some warmer weather tonight in June. But Coach, early in the year, it was getting wins at home that kept your team afloat in the standings. But recently, 3 straight road wins. Where do you think that's come from when it looked like the start was 1-5 away from Cardinals? How's that kind of turned around for you guys?
Well, what I told them was you win this championship by winning on the road. If you're going to be a road warrior, you're going to come out with some W's and kick butt on the road. It'll take you places.
Yeah.
So they've responded very well, and we go to North Adams tomorrow, so we owe them something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Danbury coming in after a 10-inning affair this past Saturday. You have Finbar O'Brien on the mound. What do you want to see from your team tonight, especially after coming off a couple of road games, a couple of days off as well, getting settled back here at home?
Pitching, defense, and then some offense.
All 3?
All 3.
Sounds about right. And one final thing, Coach. This past week, first week of the Gulls camp happening up in Portsmouth, how's been that for you and your players kind of get back in that rhythm? I know a lot of people in the community have been a part of that for a long time.
I've appreciated them. I used to do it every summer here for about 14, 15 summers, and I finally took the time off, and Chuck goes, don't you show up to any camp. So I've just kind of relaxed and do my lineup cards and stuff and head into town, have a cup of coffee, maybe a couple of poached egg on toast, and just kind of chill, get ready for the game.
Sounds about right, Coach. Sounds good. Good luck tonight. Thank you for the time.
All right, buddy.
We'll hear more from you later on. Coach Coombs, always great. Stay tuned for more on the NECBL Broadcast Network. Pregame here from Cardinals Field as the Gulls get set to take on the Danbury Westerners.
You got me, higher, higher, you got me, on fire, fire, every day, feeling like a holiday, you got me.
Welcome back to Cardinals Field here on the NECBL Network. I'm Kyle Noska, and I'm joined alongside with Joe Dupuis, who's part of the media team here with the Gulls. Joe, how's your experience been so far with the Gulls?
Oh, this has been a fantastic experience. I've worked with a baseball team previously, working with the Tri-City Valley Cats in the Frontier League, but here it feels like I'm a lot more involved because it's a smaller team, but it feels like there's a lot more going on. It's a bigger experience as a result.
That's awesome, Joe. How do you feel your experiences that you've had so far with the Gulls are going to set you up for the future with your professional career?
Well, I want to get into sports broadcasting, and I want to get into the position Gavin's in as a head broadcaster, play-by-play guy, but learning all of the different positions, working at the cameras, working at the graphics, working, with other people and doing interviews like this really helps because it means that you're flexible in whatever position that you need, and it'll help me get into the position before I get to where I really want to go.
And one last question for you, Joe. So far, we're about halfway through the season. What was your favorite memory so far? Anything you could think of?
Oh, this one's an easy one. The grand slam that was hit by Matt Bolton in the game against Ocean State that made them go up 6-2. That was just a fun experience. You don't usually get to experience a grand slam in person like that.
That was truly an awesome moment, Joe. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Check back here soon on the NECBL Network.
We're here at Cardines Field before 6:35 p.m. First pitch between the Danbury Westerners and the Newport Gulls. My name's Gavin B. Show, joined alongside outfielder Ryan Novak. Ryan, thank you for joining me and taking the time here pregame. On Monday, you finally broke through a single and a home run. I kind of want to go back to that single, though. To that point, 7 games in, hadn't got a hit, but you're putting the bat on the ball. What was the approach? What's been the mindset for you the past couple of games trying to get that first hit?
I would say just trying to be aggressive early in the count instead of getting to 2 strikes, which I've been doing a lot. And honestly, just trying to put the ball in play and see if something happens. So just felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders, but it was good. So I would just say definitely just trying to attack earlier in the count instead of being passive.
And you kind of got one through the hole on the right side to start off the game. And then the 3-run blast in the 7th to really open it up. What was that feeling like to finally get a really good piece of a ball that leaves the yard in a big spot for your team on the road?
It felt great. obviously, I was good swing, but I'd like to attribute all my teammates also. They put great swings on the ball, and that was just a really big inning, I think, for us to have a really breakthrough inning, because I feel like we've been kind of up and down. That was nice to just have a big offensive outbreak on the road, especially.
What was the reaction coming back into the dugout after not only that first hit, but the home run as well from the teammates? We talk about how they're kind of rallying around you as well, the offense helping you out.
Oh, yeah, just all smiles and positive attitude, and it was just a fun place to be at that time.
Yeah. And so now you're a couple weeks into Newport, in the area. How's it been for you getting adjusted? Obviously, you spent this past spring at Miami of Ohio, bat over 300. You have the offense, and it finally comes through. But what's been it like getting adjusted here and getting in the lineup pretty regularly for the Gulls?
I would say it's different. I'd say the competition's been more consistent, obviously. In the Mid-America, I feel like there's some ups, the top part's good and then there's the bottom part, but I feel like it's been really good. And then also just Newport alone, it's been really fun to be around here. There's a lot of stuff to do, so that just makes it a really fun place to be.
Well, Newport's great to have you. They're happy to have you. Thank you for taking the time today, Ryan.
Thank you.
Ryan Novak here, outfielder for the Newport Gulls. First pitch just coming up right after this between Danbury and Newport on the NECBL Broadcast Network. You don't want to miss it. A Southern Division clash here from Cardines Field.